Welcome to another episode of Hard Revelation Confessions. Today's topic is going to be I'm the enemy in my father's eyes. Each of us is assigned to a human being to be our father. And this human being who was assigned to be our father, they have dominion over our lives until we are 18 years old. But even though these men guide us, sometimes they're dealing with their own setbacks. The setback that I'm talking about that they can be dealing with, they can be dealing with trauma. See, trauma just don't start overnight. Trauma start sometimes at a very young age because some of these men out here, when they was brought into the world, they was a decent human being because at a young age they was mistreated, they was misunderstood, they didn't feel that love. So when they grow up, they carry all that anger and all that resentment into the next phase of their lives. And eventually, when they have kids, they plant that seed into their sons. But before, you know, a man have kids, he has to work on himself. People be like, in order for you to have kids, you must be financial stable. That is right. But you also have to work on your spirit and on your mental walk in life. I know that some of us really don't know how to be parents, but by discouraging our kids and seeing their flaws, they're just gonna tear them down. So the best thing we can do, we can lift them up, we can encourage them to be better because people think that, if you feed them hate and abuse, that's gonna make them strong, that's gonna make them a man. But it might make them strong, but it won't make them a man because they're gonna end up having no self control. And when they get in the streets, they're going to get into all sorts of trouble. And they're going to end up in jail and become a criminal. So, even though if you are a young male that is dealing with verbal abuse in your home, just don't give up faith because there's always an angel around you that can guide you, that can show you a better life than hatred. And even though your parents sometimes might not treat you right, you still have to obey your parents. And also, You let God deal with the situation. Don't force your hands to them. Don't raise up. The best thing is to do is just walk away. And also, if you are a young man and you got a job, save your money and move out so you won't have to be a prisoner to that abuse. You can live freely in peace.